last time you guys met. You arrived in Neverwinter and you met a wizard in the Pewter Pot Tavern by the name of Fumblemore, who requested that to go with you on your excursion to the Sunless Citadel because he, I don't know, I don't remember what reason he gave you.
He wanted to study it, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he wanted to specifically why the sunglasses appeared when you said it.
Yeah, I think that's what you had said.
Oh yeah, specifically why. Well, I think that was part of it. Specifically the Sunless Citadel because it's it's like a dangerous dungeon that has been rumored about or something. I don't know. You know, go listen to the last episode, me, and figure it the fuck out. So you have gotten up the next morning, and you've probably got like an hour before you need to go back to the Pewter Pot to meet Fumblemore, because you slept on the Kettleston Salamander's ship. So what do you guys want to do for an hour?
Let's go shopping.
Yeah, shopping.
All right, sounds good.
I love shopping.
Sounds good. You guys, okay. And what are you looking for specifically? Like a blacksmith shop or potions or just stuff?
Just a weapon shop, I guess.
Okay. Well, the good news is you don't have to decide, because you have wandered across a wonderful, wonderful shop with a big floating sign that is glowing, proclaiming the shop beneath it to be the Rogue's Gallery, a shop where adventurers can buy anything and everything they need. Named after a wonderful little shop in Round Rock, Texas, by the same name, that sells tabletop gaming stuff. Woo! The best shop ever. So, do you want to go shopping at the Rogue's Gallery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk in and there are rows upon rows of shelves full of stuff. There are weapons, there are stands with armor in them, there's a display case full of different colored potions, there's a section full of scrolls and spell books, and regular books, and empty books, for you to write your own shit in.
Yes!
And there is a plethora of adventuring supplies as well as rations and other like food that would be good to take on an adventure that like won't go bad easily. So yeah. Now I've given you guys inventory of the store. Is there anything you'd like to buy?
Yes.
Fantastic. What would you like to buy, Jake?
Alright, I kind of like, I know, is there like someone behind like front desk type area?
Absolutely. There is a, I don't know. He's, there's a furbolg at the counter. There's a furbolg at the counter wearing like a suit. He's not wearing a suit. He's wearing like a, I don't know, he's wearing like a t-shirt with a tie imprint on it. It's a very big t-shirt. He's a very tall fellow. He waves as you go.
Alright. I go up to him and I ask, "Excuse me, my good sir.
Yes, what can I help you with?
Where exactly do you keep the acid?"
The acid. That would be down with acid? Acid. You want to buy acid. That's the first thing you're going to ask about.
Yes.
Fantastic. It's over there by the potions. It's in a display case that's locked because they're very easy to, just like break or drink. And we don't want people A, drinking the potions or B, drinking the acid. So, here, I'll come over here with you with this little key and unlock that display case for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and he gets out of his chair. He is like 8 feet tall. He's taller than you. and you're an orc. He's like a tree, and he like very carefully just like takes a couple steps to the side and like lifts the little like counter door thing, and like walks through and like lowers it down behind him, and then like just kind of like tromps over to the potion thing and unlocks it, and he's like, "All right, one vial of acid. Yeah, you don't want anything else? Is there anything else I can get you while I'm
No,
here?"
I feel like that should be it.
All right, fantastic. Come back to me at the front desk, and I will ring this up for you. And I don't know, he walks.
Sure thing.
He takes it over to the front desk because it's a bottle of acid. I can't just he can't just give that to you. Magic Frog. Is there anything you'd like to buy?
Yes. He's taking Jake's order, or not Jake's order. Jake's
Yeah, he's on Jake's
thing right now, right?
Case, yeah. Please.
Is he the only one who's? No, is he? Is there anyone else I could talk to that could help me with this, or do I have to wait for him to finish?
If there are other people, I don't know. It's kind of like a big store. There might be somebody else wandering around, but as far as I can tell, he's the only one that you can see no matter where you are in the store.
Okay.
If there is somebody else, they're short enough to not be seen over the shelves.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a healer's kit and a grappling hook and walk on over to the counter.
Okay.
And try to get someone else's attention, see if they can help me check this out.
Okay. You get back to the counter just as he is sat down and has started to ring up Urag. He says, "All right, that'll be 25 golden crowns or gold dragons, whatever the currency is. That'll be 25."
Ah, yes. Here you go, my friend. I hand him the coins.
Fantastic. He counts them out in his hand, and he's like, "Thank you very much." And he like puts them in a thing, and he hands you like a little plastic bag with your potion in it. And he says, "Hello there, my furry friend. Is there anything else? I can help you with?"
Yes, I want to buy these 2 items here. And I drop the items on the counter.
A healer's kit and a grappling hook. You aren't planning to get yourself hurt while using this thing, are you?
That's the
It
plan.
does kind of seem like you're preparing to use this thing and get hurt.
I chuckle. That's all I do.
Okay. He says, "Fantastic. That'll be..." And he counts out. He does a little bit of math. 7 gold pieces.
All right, here you go.
Thank you very much, friend. And he puts them in a little plastic bag and hands them to you.
A plastic bag?
Plastic?
Okay.
Maybe it's not plastic. It's like...
It's like, I don't know.
No, it's like a little
Magic
cloth
plastic.
bag. Yeah.
It's a bag.
Yeah, it's a little cloth bag.
Yeah.
But it's definitely shaped like a bag you get like at a comic shop.
Can I keep the cloth?
Absolutely, you can keep the cloth bag.
Cool. I'm adding that to my inventory.
Go for it.
Scrap cloth.
And then Alana walks up to how much gold did I establish that she had?
I don't. I think you just said that she had
7 gold pieces. And then spent half of it on dinner. Okay, well, she doesn't buy anything.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, now I do realize that on the chart I've given you guys, it says a potion of healing is 50 gold pieces. You are level 1, and you may need them, so I'm gonna lower them.
How much are?
I'm gonna lower them to like 5. If you want to buy
5.
some of those. He's got them in like a little display case. He's like, "We're on sale. Buy 2 get 1 free. They're 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
You want a healing potion? Can I interest you in a healing potion?"
Sure, I'll grab 2, get 1 free.
Fantastic. So that'll be 10 gold pieces, please.
Here you go.
All right, you give me
I
another
have
10
3
gold
left.
coins. Oh, good. Okay. Urag, do you want to buy any
Oh.
healing potions?
I'm good. I've already spent plenty enough today.
Fantastic. Alana does not have enough to buy a healing potion. she does,
Oh, I
however,
have
pick
3.
up a sticker. She picks up like
Cool.
a little rogue, like a little sticker that says Rogues Gallery on it, which is a thing that they sell in the store. I've been realizing I haven't been there in over a year. I miss it. I miss it. It's the one thing I miss from Texas.
The one thing.
The one thing. I mean, I can talk to you guys. Like,
You're really hurting. You're really hurting Jake's feelings here. I can feel it.
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I like actively still talk to you guys. I'm not missing you.
That's true.
I'm not missing you. It's like the one
What do
thing
you
that
say?
I can't go to Rogues Gallery from Wyoming. I'd have to drive 1,000 miles.
What do you say, Jake? You forgive him?
Wow.
I mean, that's up to Jake. I don't know. That's Jake's story, okay?
Okay.
Not mine.
I feel like we're getting some protection here, Jonathan.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Do you want to talk about
No, it's fine.
it? Welcome to Minor Illusion, a D&D therapy podcast. Okay, now
Jake.
Froggy.
Okay, Jake.
Froggy, I gotta know.
Yes.
You've bought 3 healing
Pretty
potions.
finished.
Do you spread them out between the party members, or do you just put them in your bag? Keep them to
They're all
yourself?
mine. I paid for them.
Fair enough. All right. So you guys
Quite safe.
leave the Rogues Gallery, and it vanishes behind you, and it was never there.
Whoa.
It's been closed for 50 years.
Oh,
you leave
God.
the Rogues Gallery, and you head back over to the Pewter Pot, just in time to meet Fumblemore, who
Kind of like before we get in, I tap Froggy in the shoulder. I say, Froggy, look at this cool thing I thought of.
What?
I take my vial of acid
Stop.
And
and
you
I
just
use
pour
my
acid.
rope and I tie it to one of my hand axes. Acid axe.
Oh God.
Sometimes I wonder if I should just punch you in the face. I feel like in another
Why?
lifetime I have, you know?
But look at it. Acid axe.
Let's just. I can't even get a character now. God damn.
Oh God. Okay.
I can't do it. Let's just get out of
You
here.
say this on the
Let's
walk
go.
over, and Alana just face palms and like is just like walking around. She puts the sticker like on her loot, as you guys are walking, oh, I need to pull those character sheets up. Whoops.
Nice.
I need to pull those character sheets up. Woohoo.
Urag, how much coin do you have?
This, but D&D Beyond has added virtual dice, but you have to have a membership to use them.
Oh.
Which is a little bit bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Especially given you can have online D&D dice for free.
Yeah, I mean, well, Roll20's.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just Google D20 like Jonathan has.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I want you to go to I want you to go to the store and buy some dice. Like you can get like a $5 set of dice.
Perhaps.
Just get some dice.
Perhaps I will. Perhaps
Maybe
I
I'll send you
won't.
some for Mother's Day.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day! Here's your dice.
Your mom gets jealous.
Now be a mother to them.
Yes.
Be a mother to these dice.
I will be the best father there ever was.
No, I said mother.
I ignore you.
Okay.
I will nurse these dice every day.
Magic Frog ignores the Dungeon Master and does his own adventure. Do you want to tell us about that? Do you want to tell us about that?
It could be a spin-off series.
Spin-off series. Magic Frog ignoring the DM. Okay. Alright, you guys head back to the pewter pot, and you arrive just as Fumblemore does, and he says,
Hello there, friends. Would you like to come in for breakfast with me?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Fantastic.
and he like, I don't know, he like opens the door, and he's like,
Come on in. I'll pay for breakfast.
Oh no.
and he gestures for you.
Mr. Fumblemore, I don't think I've really introduced my friends here. This is Froggy, and this is Alana.
I currently am only half paying attention because I just now realized that Dragonborn guy could be searching the area for me. So I'm looking around the store, making sure he's not there.
What Dragonborn guy? Oh!
The one I stole the money from.
Right. No, he was asleep and definitely didn't see you.
Yes, but he knows his money is gone for sure. Right?
Well, he
Yeah.
he was wearing like pretty nice clothes. I don't know. I think what I said was you decided that he might not even notice that the money was gone. He might assume that he just spent it, and it wouldn't even matter because he looked pretty well off.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well that's what I do anyway because that's what Froggy would have done.
Yeah. No, yeah, yeah, go ahead and yeah, do whatever. Do whatever you. Well, Fumblemore gestures for you guys to come inside, and then stands there as you don't. You all just stand there and talk amongst yourselves. And talk to the voice in the sky.
I just walk up to the counter and I guess order some food.
Yeah.
Okay.
I walk up to Fumblemore and I say, "Oh, Fumblemore, look what I made. Acid act."
Oh god.
That doesn't look very stable. That doesn't look very stable there, my friend. But you do you.
Am I spending
Like,
copper
kinda
for
gives
this
you a
meal?
little thumbs up. What?
Am I spending copper for this meal or silver or gold?
Fumblemore said he'd pay for it.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Fumble.
No, yeah,
I
as
can't
he,
see your name, but I'm going to assume your name is something cool.
Oh, that's right. I guess you haven't actually talked to him, have you? No, he came and introduced himself to you guys. Jeez, we've got to remember these things better.
Well, okay, I was only half paying attention. Froggy was, so I'm gonna say his name wrong.
Thank you,
I'm
Mr.
just-
Wizard.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mr. Wizard. Thank you, Mr. Wizard, for the
You're
meal.
very welcome, my furry friend.
And then he walks up to the counter and I don't know, he orders food for you guys. He orders food. I don't know. It comes out. It's like eggs and bacon. And actually, the tavern keeper, he actually gives a salmon to Froggy instead of bacon because you had it replaced last time, and he remembered.
I'm purring.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. Fumblemore, as you guys finish your food, he says,
So, you said we were going to the town of Oakhurst, did you not?
I've just realized that I've got paper noises in the podcast. Whatever.
I didn't hear nothing.
No? Okay.
No, not
Sure, my
me.
computer
I don't know.
picked it up.
He says, you said we were going to the town of Oakhurst, right? It's a ways north of
Yes.
probably a day's journey.
And
Yes, to
he looks at
Oakhurst.
he looks at his
And
non-existent watch and he says, "Well,
It's 10 a.m.
um,
So perhaps we ought to be going.
I can't keep his
Yes.
voice. I've got to give him a different voice.
But I love that voice. It's so good.
I know
But-
it is. You're just gonna have to pretend. I can't keep his voice.
Sorry.
Hello. Hello, my name is Fumblemore.
I'll just pinch my nose every time I have to talk as him.
Hello.
Perfect.
I'm the great wizard Fumblemore.
How's that?
That's great.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Yes, I say let's get out of here.
Wonderful.
Yes,
D&D.
yes. Let us be off.
Ooh, all right. Okay. He said. Fumblemore says.
Alright, well, we're going to have to go.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go and find some transportation unless you guys want to walk the entire way. It'll take us longer to get there if we do.
I'm sorry. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Was it because I cut out, or because the voice is so dumb?
Because the voice is so dull.
All right. Fumblemore says. All right. We better go and find some transportation. This is not a good voice.
Hello! Hello, I'm the great wizard Fumblemore. We're going to have to find some transportation. Otherwise,
Perfect.
it'll take us longer to walk. All the way to Oakhurst. Hello. Fumblemore.
Okay.
Please tell me you understood that.
Yeah, no, I understood. I'm just trying to think what to say. Yes.
Fumblemore.
Do you know where we can find? Do you know where we?
Fumblemore.
If you do that again, I'm going to slap you. Do you know where we could? Where we could? Okay. Do you know where we could find some transportation?
Of course I know where to find some transportation. We just need to go, up to, there's usually a carriage, a stable master, or out at the edge of town. They'd probably hire us a carriage.
You
A
mean
cart,
with
something?
horses?
Yes, with horses.
I guess we can use the horses.
What are you afraid of them?
I don't look at him. I look away. Maybe.
There's definitely
Well,
a man
Froggy,
then.
I never knew you were afraid of horses.
I
It doesn't come up often.
no, it really doesn't. I really don't want to talk about it.
All right, that's all right. I kind of like pat him on the back.
Can I?
Really,
Make a strength
really,
check.
you don't even have to look at them. You could just like face backwards in the carriage while they pull up. That's
that's something I'm going to have to do, I guess.
Alana says, I could always cast sleep on you. Until we're there.
No,
Then you wouldn't
I've
have to
had-
deal with them at all.
no, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I just have a certain anxiety about them.
Alright, we cut to the stables where Froggy's just having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, I'm like curled up.
He's like, the horses can't get you. The horses can't get you. And Alana's just kind of like crouched next to him, just kind of like patting him on the shoulder, like, it's gonna be fine. And Urag and Fumblemore are like negotiating for a horse.
I don't think I can do this, Alana.
Would you like me to cast sleep on you? That's still an option.
Uh, yes,
Yes.
please.
Fantastic. Okay, all right. She pulls her lute out and she strums a tune on it, and then Froggy falls asleep.
I kind of like catch him as he falls asleep.
No, he's already on the ground, and you're negotiating with. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks. Jonathan's already doing the Foley work for us, and it's going to require that I lower the audio on that. It was very loud. Guys, I can do sound effects. We don't need to do the Foley work. We don't need to do Foley work during the recording. Urag,
Okay.
you and Fumblemore are negotiating a price for a carriage for a day? Question mark?
Yeah.
A week? 2 weeks? I don't know. You paid,
Honestly, if
you
I
paid
can't-
Salamander
I can't
to stay in the dock for 2 weeks, I think, and he'd give you back any excess money if you were back within a week. But if the second week started, he's not going to give it back to you. Yeah. So I don't know. He says, all right, to hire, you can either hire out the carriage and drive it yourself, and that'll be a copper per day, or you can hire one of our drivers, and that'll be 3 copper a day, and you can pay them to take you there and come back, or hang out until you leave.
I
That's up to
turn
you.
to Alana and say, Alana, how much experience do you have driving horses?
Oh well, actually, she's pretty good at it. She's like I don't know. She lives on a farm, so she's done horses before. So she says I could probably drive them. Pretty well. It wouldn't be that hard.
All right. Then I guess 1 copper a day.
Yeah. Yes, 1 copper a day. And so I don't know. Yeah, he says yes, 1 copper a day. And you pay however many you think you're gonna be going up front, and then when you return with the horses, you pay whatever's left. You pay however much excess you've got.
Cool.
And Fumblemore actually says, if we actually use any, how about you pay for a week, and if there's any, this is not his voice.
How about you pay for a week, and if there's any, if we keep them longer than that, I'll pay the rest.
All right. Yeah.
Fair enough. This is not the most exciting thing we could be doing on the D&D show. But it's what we're doing. And perhaps somebody will enjoy the boring money chat.
I'm
Because
sleeping.
we're partway through episode 3, and you haven't gotten to the dungeon. And
Snore.
Fumblemore is now the dungeon master.
Snore. I'm snoring. Snore.
Okay. Actually, Magic Frog, sleep lasts for a minute.
Oh.
Well,
I'm going to be very
You can
upset.
just decide to stay asleep, I guess. You just decide to stay asleep.
No, the moment I know that I'm like awake and I'm on the horse or whatever, I'm going to freak out.
Okay. All right. You guys have just boarded the horses, and then Magic Frog freaks out. He wakes up and freaks out. Actually, you're not even on the horses. You're like in a cart. You're like in a cart that's being pulled by a horse. or 2 horses.
Okay, actually, that's doable. I'm nervous, but I'm just looking away and I'm just like laying down.
Okay.
It's not trying to give it any attention. Just
Look out the back of the cart and not towards the horses.
no. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Alana's driving. Okay, well, she's gonna make a animal handling check, and that's gonna determine if you get there in a day or not. Oh God. So she's rolled a 4. Plus 3, 7. Okay, it is the sun is going down, and you are maybe 3/4 of the way there. She says, we're not gonna make it in a day. I feel like we took a little bit too long, getting out of there. Urag, do you think we ought to stay, camp out for the night, or just keep going?
I voted camp.
Alright, yeah, we should.
Froggy, you know if we camp, that's more time you have to spend near the horses, right?
It's more time I can spend away from the horses, you mean?
Well,
No,
no,
Alana.
not.
Listen, I am not going to sleep next to the horses.
That's not what I meant. I just meant that they're going to be near the campsite.
That's fine as long as they are not within 10 feet of me.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and she, I don't know, she, like, goes for another, like, 5 minutes until she finds, like, a nice kind of, like, clearing off the side of the path, and pulls the horses over, unhooks them from the cart, and then ties them at a tree? Hitches them to a tree. And she says,
run.
Alright, so who's got camping gear?
You know, I was going to buy some, but I pull out my grappling hook.
But I bought this instead.
I really was going to buy one, but I didn't think we would need it. I thought you would just assume that we had one.
I don't know.
So we have like bedrolls and stuff, right?
I have a bedroll. I know that I have one. I don't know about you guys.
Fumblemore,
Yeah, I have a bedroll too.
Fumblemore is prepared because he is a wizard and he's a higher level than you. Like he's an experienced kind of like wizardy guy. He's got some stuff. He has a. Well, I was about to say a tent. That's well, no. He's got like a tarp, which he drapes across a couple of like branches of trees, and like it provides some space. I don't know, maybe like a. It provides enough space that you guys can all lay under it, like side by side, and not get rained on if it does happen to rain.
Mr. Wizard, can I prefer to just sleep under my own situation, and I pull out my my green like tattered tarp and my little sticks I use to like put it in the ground.
Your
Fair
tarp.
Fair enough. That leaves more room for the rest of us.
So I'm sleeping away from everyone.
Fantastic. Just like, all right. Alana makes a campfire, and Urag, do you? I don't know. You've got some food you brought. You like cook some food up, and everybody contributes, and you guys eat a hearty dinner and go to sleep. Do you? Well, do you guys like put up a watch at night, or do you just does everybody just go to sleep?
I'll watch.
Okay. All right, Magic Frog. The whole night, or just like for an hour? You're just like, yeah, I'll watch, and then like an hour later.
No, I'll stay for the whole night because like I was gonna look at the stars anyway.
Fantastic.
Just kind of chill.
Fantastic.
I can sleep on the way there.
Okay. Well, nothing happens. In the morning, the sun comes up, and there are birds, and there are birds chirping, and the horses are like awake and ready to go, and Alana's like putting the cart on, and she's been up before anybody else, and like, I don't know. She's been up since before anybody else was, and Froggy, I guess you're real tired.
I'm tired, yeah. I help her put the cart up so I can get in the cart and just pass out.
Fantastic. Urag, what are you doing to pack up? Are you helping Fumblemore pack up the tent? Quote the quote tent thing, or just like making sure the fire's out? Smokey the bear.
Yeah, I'm like stomping a bunch of dirt and shit on the fire.
Oh, you shit on the fire.
Yeah,
That's gotta be painful. No.
just squat
Yeah,
over
you-
and pop a couple big nuggets out.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
God.
Don't need
Like
that
a
much of a
deer?
description.
Gross. Okay, yeah, you put the fire out. Fumblemore packs up the tarp tent. Froggy packs his own up, and Alana like saddles the horses and stuff. And I don't know. I guess you guys have breakfast too before you put the fire out.
Yeah.
And then you get going. Froggy and Urag, I'd like you to make perception checks.
Okay. Bloop. Okay. Okay. Well, that's 7 for me.
Okay. And Urag?
It is. Chiquito. Check up the
Hi, Jake. I'd love it if you'd roll it when I ask you to roll it, not when I
level.
ask for your result.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's all. Oof. Oh, that's -1 to perception.
So,
4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, you guys are on your way to Oakhurst, and you arrive at, I don't know, it's like another like 3 hours, and then you arrive kind of just at noonish. Yeah, we're going with that, noonish, or maybe 11 noonish, whatever. You don't have a watch, unless Urok has a pocket watch, hidden in his
Nope.
jacket vest thing. You guys arrive at Oakhurst. It is um, it is a kind of like small village. Um, it's kind of like a small village with like farms, kind of like around the like other not but kind of like around the other edge of it. Like you came through the forest area, but then like on the other side of the town, or it's like a lot of farms. Um, and I don't know. You can see kind of like you can see people wandering around. Most of them are humans. You see occasionally. You occasionally see like a halfling. You see like 2 of them, not together, but just like amongst the humans. And as you kind of ride in, you see that there is a stable kind of at the edge where there's a man who's tending to some horses. And Alana drives the cart over to him and asks if he will stable the horses for a day or two, a few days, and he agrees, because he happens to be from the same, I don't know, like company, whatever, the same group of people that gave you the carriage. He's like, yeah, we'll stable that too. You already paid for it, I hope. And um, and you guys are off the cart, and you are now in the village of Oakhurst. And there's a sign like, I don't know, at the edge that's like, "Welcome to Oakhurst, population 900-ish." It says exactly that. 900-ish. Yeah.
Interesting sign.
Yeah, and you guys are at what would be Main Street if there were streets. They're just kind of like dirt paths in between buildings. And on the main street, you can see the village hall, which is kind of like the biggest, kind of nicest looking building in town. You can see the general store. There is at the end of the road, you can see a shrine, which is it's kind of like a little rundown kind of little shack with I don't know, with like some little idols, little like symbols of the different gods kind of out in front of it. You can also see a jail. It's just very clearly marked jail, like a Wild West town. You can also see a blacksmith because there's a roaring fire in their forge, and you can also see the Old Boar Inn. The Old Boar Inn, which is marked by a big sign that reads Old Boar Inn and a big boar's head painted on next to it. Hey guys, it's me, Ethan. I'm the Dungeon Master here on Minor Illusion, and I just want to thank everyone who's made it this far for listening to our show. I know, the quality is not great, I'm barely editing it anyway, and you know, it's been pretty slow. It's the third episode, and they've basically just started their adventure. So, yeah, I apologize for that. That's sort of on me. I could have done that better, and I'm learning from it. Before I let you get back to the rest of the episode, I had a couple of housekeeping things that I wanted to talk about. The first one being that the party, as soon as they get out of the dungeon, they went into the shop earlier this episode, the Rogues Gallery. After the first dungeon, they will be able to return there, and if you would like to put a magic item, or just something, or not even a magic item, just something for them to buy in the shop, you can send an email to minorillusiondnd@gmail.com. That's minorillusiondnd@gmail.com. Once again, thank you very much for listening. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of the episode, and the next one, well, I'm gonna hope it'll be up next week. It could be up tomorrow, it could be another month. I'm sorry about that. Just as the track record has been, pretty bad. Alright, thanks again for listening, and I'll let you get back to the rest of the episode. Bye! Because I'm sure you guys have forgotten, you are looking for the person who has issued this quest, job, whatever. Excuse me, I'm just gonna yawn into the microphone. You are looking for. Oh God, where's her name?
Oh.
Oh no! I'm on the wrong page. Of course, I'm on the wrong page. Jeez. What the heck? Where'd it go?
Urag, you have anything to drink?
I do, but I was saving it for after we finish the dungeon. But I suppose a couple sips couldn't hurt.
Wait, what do you have to drink?
Unflask some like a wine that I have
Okay.
on me.
Sure, I'll take a couple sips. Glug glug.
Okay, you guys. So as you you just stand in the middle of town just drinking, you guys remember, or actually, Ilana pulls out the paper out of her bag, and she says, "All right, it looks like we're Looks like we're looking for Carowin Heckrul. Huckrill? I
Heck,
Huckrill.
heck, what? Heck,
Carowin Huckrill.
I'm just going to say Carolyn, Alana, if that's okay with you.
Carowin.
Carowin.
Ca-
Kerowyn.
Listen, tabaxi
So
do
like
not have the
heroin, but with
luxury
a
of
K.
human mouths.
Sure. Sure. If that's the way you want to think about it, sure. Whatever. The note does not, however, say where you might find her.
What do you think, Urag?
Okay.
Should we hit up the inn?
I think so. Someone in there's bound to know her.
Alright, Alana, let's go to the inn, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. Woohoo! Onward to adventure! Alright, you guys walk into the Old Boar Inn, and the shopkeeper, or the tavern keeper, is a... The tavern keeper is like a human with a big old beard, wearing like a plaid shirt, and he has just a huge tankard of beer, just like sitting on the bar, but not like the bar that people sit at. It's like on the lower one behind where he can put his stuff. Like, there's like two levels, one that for like the patrons, and then there's one behind it where like he can put stuff while he's making drinks. It is huge, and it is sitting on that lower one. You can only see about half of it. And as you guys enter, he says, "Oh, welcome to the Old Boar Inn. What can I get for ya?" Arr. He's a pirate
I
for
chuckle.
some reason.
I chuckle and nudge Urag. He has kind of a stupid shirt, you think?
Oh boy! All right. Ilana says,
Yes?
"Ignore my compatriots." Says, I'll have a mug of your, I don't know, whatever your best thing is. I suppose. And she like sits down at the bar. While you two are goofing off, she's gonna do all the work for you. This is not how Dungeons and Dragons should be played, guys.
I was hoping, Urag, go ask him about the thing. I am not good with, Bill.
All right.
Thank you.
I go up to the barkeeper and I say, we also would like some information.
Information? On what? What might I give you information on, my orcish friend?
I walk up next to him and and I'm doing this on purpose. I say, "We are looking for Carry Wind." Urag, please correct me.
I'm sorry for him. He means Carowin. She's posted a sort of quest, and we're here to find her for more details.
Yes, Carrie. Yes, that name.
Carowin. Alright, he finishes pouring a drink for Alana and like hands her the mug, and she takes a sip of it, and then she's just like like freezes and slowly puts it down.
Can I walk over and smell it?
It's like a very strong like beer.
Okay.
And yeah.
All
Probably
right.
just like
Fair
a
enough.
little bit too strong, like probably just stronger than what she's used to drinking.
Mm.
She says, yeah, if you could help us find her, that would be a great help. You guys notice Fumblemore has not walked into the tavern. He's not followed you in.
All right.
Where's the wizard?
Oh, you mean your friend? I can see him through the window. Looks like
What?
he's talking to a bird or something. And
A
you
bird?
turn around, he has a big white bird sitting on his hand.
I go. I make that noise that cats make when they see a bird.
That
Yeah,
one?
that one. Yeah, I think so. Where they
Oh,
kind of like click a little
hold on. I
bit.
can get like a really good take of that. Hold on. Just use my
All right.
cat real quick. Come here. Come here.
Ah,
Just gonna
The cat is now part of the D&D.
one moment. Make the noise. No.
Was that your cat or was that you?
That was
That's fine.
Cat.
She'll make the noise until I pick her up and bring her over here. Whatever. That's all getting cut.
I walk outside
Okay.
and
Fumblemore is standing on the. He's standing in front of the tavern, uh, in front of one of the windows, and he has a big white raven sitting on his right hand.
what are you doing with that big bird?
Like specifically like albino, basic like white feather, like pure white feathers,
Right.
bright red eyes. And it is there. I don't know. He's just got it sitting on his hand, and he
Okay.
says,
what? Oh, Froggy. Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
Haven't you ever seen a wizard with a familiar before? Have you ever seen a wizard?
Once, but I do not know what the familiar is.
It's like a pet, but better. See, I can make it do this.
and he I don't know. He snaps his fingers, and the bird just poofs. It's gone. And then he does it again, and it is on his hand again. Like
It's technically not really a raven. It's it's an extension of magical energy.
So if I try to do this, I swipe my claws at the bird.
okay, make an attack roll against a bird, against the wizard's familiar.
Okay. I'm gonna start a battle with the wizard now. All right, cool. Claws. Let me roll the.
Look what you've done to me. You've covered me in scratches.
Hey, is it the modifier or is it just my strength?
His strength modifier.
Okay, so that's just 4.
Yeah. Total.
Yeah, total.
Okay, you take a swipe at the bird. It flaps its wings and flutters off and just flies off. And Fumblemore's like, that wasn't very nice. Please don't do that again. I like that bird.
You said it wasn't real.
That's not what I said. I said it wasn't. I said it wasn't really a bird.
That I don't understand.
It's a living creature. It's just not always a bird. It's an extension of my magical energy. It's a summoned creature.
Right.
That can take whichever shape I will it into.
Are you going to come inside?
Yes, I was as soon as I was done having a conversation. Which you've interrupted now.
Okay, I guess I'm sorry about that. I awkwardly walk away. Back into the inn.
Fair enough. Alright.
They're just seeing us
Whatever.
from the
Yeah, no,
outside.
he walks in with you. He comes in with you. The bird does not return. It doesn't like fly through the door after him. You. All right, you guys come back. You come back in, and just as the bartender is telling Urag where to find Carowin, and he's saying if you go down the road about a mile, you could find the Huckrelay farm. Huckrelay. Yep, we're going with Huckrelay. Huckrill, whatever. You can find the Huckrill farm about a mile down the road. I'd be yep. I'd be a bit sensitive if I were you. Carowin's the only one left. Both of our children have been lost recently. So keep that in mind.
Last to what exactly?
The Sunless Citadel. A ruin, a dungeon nearby. They both went venturing in, and they didn't come back.
I see. Urag, if you're ready.
Hold on a sec, Froggy. What all do you know about the Sunless Citadel?
Okay, you pull your sunglasses off. He's. Wait, who were you asking? You asking Froggy? Is that what you said?
No, I'm asking the barkeep.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Innkeep.
Yeah.
He says. He says, we don't know for certain what the Sunless Citadel once was, but there's a local legend that attributes it to being the retreat of a cult that worshipped dragons. And nowadays, though, the only things that ever come out of there are goblins.
Well, we have something for them. And I happily hoist up my acid axe.
Okay, okay. You hoist up your axe that has a bottle of acid tied next to it. Make a dexterity check to make sure you don't just accidentally smash it.
Okay.
I step away before anything happens because
Okay,
as soon as he
so
pulls
does
it out, I
Alana.
get
She
scared.
sees this and she jumps off of her bar stool. And,
I don't want to get damaged because of this.
Oof. 7.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, it doesn't look as cool as you wanted it to because it's an axe with a rope around it with a bottle of acid on. You almost drop the thing, but manage not to.
can I cat? Oh, okay. Never
You
mind.
manage not to drop it, but you do not look cool hoisting this thing over your shoulder.
Nice. Very nice.
And bartender says, that doesn't look safe there, my friend. Don't look
That's
safe.
nice.
Not at all. He says, well, that's not all bad, though. The goblins, they've got some weird ritual. Every summer they bring an apple to us. Try to sell it to us.
And
Hmm.
It's very strange. It's very strange. Most of they don't generally bother us if we buy the apple. But there was a year we decided the first year the townsfolk decided that they didn't want to buy anything from the goblins. And then they spent a month raiding our farms and attempting to set alight our buildings until finally somebody cracked and bought the apple.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, you big oaf. I look at his stupid fucking axe. And, alright. Let's, if there isn't anything else you want to say, friend, I think we should leave. Yeah.
All right. Let's head on over to the farm.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your information,
say-
kind innkeep.
Oh, have I established what time of year it is?
No.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's probably getting around to being the middle of summer, and the barkeep says, if times are to be relied upon, if past times are to be relied upon, those goblins are probably gonna come around with that apple any day now.
Hmm.
And it's a sight to behold if you want to stick around for it.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Fantastic. If you're in the mood for another drink, cousin, stop by. I'll pour 'em up for you if you at a request. And he and he looks at Alana. He's like, especially you. And she doesn't respond.
Yeah, you said he had a drink, right?
Yeah, and then as you guys are walking out, yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah,
Do
he has a
you-
drink. It's like across the bar.
Mind if I have the rest of that?
No, this is mine. You can
Please?
buy your own drink if you like.
Pretty please.
No. No.
Did Alana finish her drink?
Yep. No.
She only took that one drink, one sip, huh? Or that
no,
one
she's
gulp?
taken a couple others, but it's clear that she's like, it's clear that she's just trying not to be rude.
Alana, do you mind if I have the rest of that? I'm sorry. God.
Shit.
Ow!
What was that?
That was my desk.
Oh.
What the hell? What
No.
happened?
I don't know. I just got really upset because I was trying to do my voice, but it just went straight into. It just started becoming straight the fucking Viking stuff. I don't know. I just had this reaction. I just got so mad at myself for doing it again. I hope that wasn't too loud for your recording. I apologize. But,
No, it definitely got recorded. Do you want to just take it from the top? You're gonna cut
What
that
are you?
out.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Alana, you mind if I have your drink?
No, go. Sure, go for it. She hands you the mug. It's like half. I don't know. It's like a 2/3 of the way full still. She's only drinking
I
half of
look
it.
at it curiously and take a drink.
Okay.
Now,
it is...
how bad is this drink? How strong is this?
Oh, it's. I mean,
You said Alana had a pretty strong reaction to it.
I mean, yeah. It's. I don't know. It's okay. It's just very, very strong.
Do I have a reaction to it?
Not after drinking all that dwarven ale.
Sure. Okay. So it's not worse than that. That's basically what I wanted to know. Okay.
No, it's nowhere near that. And you have
Okay.
no idea what would happen to Alana if she tried to drink that.
Okay. Perfect. All right. I just drink it normally then as we head out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a normal beer. It's like it's very very strong, but it's kind of like more the flavor that's I don't know how alcohol works. I know how it works. I don't drink it. Um, it's more the flavor that is overpowering than anything else, and
Okay.
probably that's what she was having a reaction to.
Okay.
And it's not bad. It's just very strong. You guys
Cool.
leave. I don't know. You down the rest of the drink and give him back the mug, and then head back out where Fumblemore is finishing his conversation with the bird and sends it off flying as you guys come back out.
Yeah.
He says,
So, what'd you learn in there? This is a halfway between the voices that I was doing earlier. Halfway between his voice and the one I was doing earlier. So, what did you learn in there?
We learned some things, Urag. Could you please tell it?
Yes,
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't want to say it and be wrong, but I mean, I was paying attention. It's just I don't want to say it and then end up being wrong because I've had that happen before.
Oh my god, the game where Jake is the one that we're relying on is not. This is so out of the ordinary.
Well,
we learned where blah, blah, blah. Just a sec. Have it.
well,
Carowin, there we go. It's like
yes,
Carowin but with a K. Yeah.
carry wind, lady.
Yeah. We learned where Carowin's farm is,
Mm-hmm.
and that there are some goblins who live in the
Yes.
sunken citadel
Goblins
that
in the sunken
okay.
city.
come around once a year
Once
to
a year.
sell the villagers apples.
Yes, and they come.
And if they don't buy the apple,
Yes.
then they will attack them for some reason.
Yes. That is. I knew that as well.
Alright, cool. So, do you guys want to check out any of the other buildings in the main street, or do you just
I
want
kind
to
of personally want to check out the jail. I'm
Sure.
curious.
Okay.
Curious cat or curiosity killed the cat, so hopefully that's not true here.
But satisfaction brought it back. Okay. You stop by the jail? Do you
Cool.
Do you go by yourself, or do you just are you like, come on, everybody, let's take it?
I'm gonna go if
Or
he
I'll
wants
meet
to
you
stay
up
outside. I'm
here.
fine with him staying outside.
I'll go in too.
All right, so just me and him go in
Okay, fantastic. Ilana's gonna
cool.
hang out outside.
with yes. Okay, cool. All right, I walk in. What does the jail look like? What are we looking at here?
Okay, let's see. The jail is next to the village hall. It's a stout building where miscreants serve. Excuse me, where miscreants serve their sentences. Oakhurst's. Let's see. The inside the jail you find. It's comprised of two rooms. Two rooms. One is a kind of a barracks with 21 lockers in, with different names on them. I don't have those names for you. And the other half is kind of 3 jail cells with iron bars.
Okay.
And sitting in kind of like in between, it's like one room and it's kind of divided in half, and kind of like sitting on the dividing line at a small wooden table is a woman wearing a blue tunic with a breastplate over top, and some like, actually she has her gauntlets off, but like sitting at the corner of the table, and a helmet sitting next to them. And she's doing some paperwork.
I breathe in.
She says, "What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here?"
Okay. I breathe in through my nose. Ah. A smell I know too well. Excuse me.
Prison? Jail cell?
Yes. Uh, let's not talk about it. I'm here for some. I'm here for some information. No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not even going to say that again. Just you know what I said. Please just react to it. I'm not even good at accents. I could never pull an accent off in my life, and that's for some reason I'm
And
just
now
draining
you
from
can't
you.
stop doing it.
Oh man. Okay. Yes, that's what I asked.
God, I'm not even pulling off like actual accents. I'm just making my own up.
Yes. Looking for information.
Okay. She says, information on what?
I heard that
I've seen you around town before.
goblins.
What could you be looking for information for?
I'm actually curious about something you guys might know. We have been told that goblins come around every. No, don't do that. Okay. Goblins come around every once in a while.
Yes.
Are they
They come around
an
in the
issue?
summer. They come around on the solstice. Summer and winter. With an apple.
Yes. And they rage you for not buying their apple, yes?
That happened once, and we've bought the apple ever since. Against my request.
And what was your request?
That they don't buy the apple, and that we kill the goblins.
I think me and you have found each other at fate's end. I'm willing to kill the goblins if you are willing to pay.
Oh boy. Alright, you're trying to get an extra reward.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
If you want me to roll for it, I can. Like roll it, maybe charisma?
Yeah, how about persuasion?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm sorry. I
Come
play
on
Fallout
in.
too much, so.
Well, I mean, persuasion is a charisma skill. It's just
Right.
more specific.
Okay, persuasion.
Oh, you're the best.
Here we go again.
Interruption
Yeah.
number 4!
18. I got 18.
18 to persuade?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Urag, are you just letting this happen? You just walk in and you're like stand behind him.
Yes, you
Like,
can.
I'm a big orc. With a tie.
I'm sorry, I kind of missed what happened. My mommy brought me some food.
I'm.
We heard.
I'm talking to the lady at the jail, and I'm trying to get some mercenary rewards for killing the goblins.
Perfect. Okay, you'll see. You rolled an 18. So.
Yeah.
She says, well, I've already got a staff. That'll, kill them if requested. Although, I guess the town elder has asked us not to. But he doesn't know it won't hurt him. Probably.
Yes. I mean, all he knows is that we are outsiders coming in and doing something stupid. Nothing would come back on you, I think, yes?
And what's your name here, friend? What are your names?
I think let's keep that to ourselves. Just to make sure nothing gets complicated.
I want to say, like, while he's saying that, I like to say, "Ora," and then I stop myself.
I turn around and look at him. I glare at him. Forget you heard that. Please. If you want
Okay.
to address me by something, just call me, I don't know, Arrow.
Arrow.
I say, how about Mr. Mittens?
Okay, you already said your name. There's no point. There's, it's. I mean, I'm going to hope that you forget this, Miss. But as far as I go, just call me Arrow.
Can I be Mr. Mittens?
Okay,
That sounds
maybe
all
I
well
am
and-
starting to regret bringing you here.
This
Wait outside.
This sounds all well and
But
good.
I
except
wanna
that-
help.
My God.
Oh my god.
Go outside, Urag. Please, I need to. You are just making this way.
Okay,
We
Urag,
don't
as you
have time
turn
for
around
this.
to go outside, she pulls a crossbow on you.
Oh,
She pulls a hand crossbow. She says, "This sounds all well and good, except that the only people in my experience who'd keep their names secret are criminals."
well, you're not exactly doing something legal. You even said this. There's a reason we are having this conversation.
She says, "No, I'm not doing anything illegal. As far as I'm concerned, you were the ones who were going to kill the goblins, and you were the ones who are trying to get a reward for it."
Can I use a perception check and ask? I don't know if it'd be perception or persuasion, but I think perception maybe. Can I ask her, so what is it that you want?
Well, that's not going to be a check. That's just a question.
Okay.
She says, and she stands up and she is, I don't know, she's not as tall as you. She's probably just a little bit taller than Alana, and she's basically the same build. She's also a half elf. Although she's a little bit more like, she's a little bit more muscular because she's like I don't know, part of the city watch.
Right.
Or actually, as she stands up, you can see on her belt she has a golden badge which marks her as the constable. She holds his hand crossbow out. She says, "What I want, well, right now, I want your name so I can do business with you. Otherwise, I
Okay.
might have to lock you up."
I understand. I personally have no
I very
issue.
loudly,
No.
I very loudly say, I'm Urag'Thak. I'm sorry for my friend here. We're doing everything legally and everything is just fine. We're all nice and dandy with the law.
Okay.
Deception
I hear-
check? Question
What's
mark?
your
Can I?
name? Yeah,
My
sure,
name is-
deception check.
Okay.
You can make a deception check.
All right. Let me make it first before I say it. Interesting. Let's see, deception. Yeah, that's a 5. I say my name is my name is I stumble on my words and just like Joe. I look at her like with a dumb look.
She looks at Urag. She looks at you, Urag, and she says, Is he telling the truth?"
Well, truth could be defined by many things. What is true for one person may not be true for another. It could be possible that he may be telling the truth and not telling the truth.
You're gonna get me put in jail. Just
You
say
shout
yes.
it? Hold on, does Froggy shout that? Is
What?
that in character?
It's so tempting. It really is.
It's so funny. It's so funny if it is.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Watch this. Urag, what? You're going to get me put in jail. Okay, yes, that's what I say. Just react, please. We're not going to linger on it. Just go.
So tell me your name, and this will all be fine.
It's
I'll give you a reward for doing.
It's Magic Frog. I look down embarrassed.
Alright. Alright then, magic frog.
Does she believe that though? Let's really ask that question right now.
No, I I've heard Tabaxi has some weird names. I
Okay,
haven't actually
there you
met one before.
We
Magic frog.
yeah, well,
Right.
we're a rare breed. God damn. Don't tell anybody what my real name is, please. I don't want people to know. Don't worry about it. Just please, I ask you.
Okay. Says, oh no, your secret's safe with me. As long as you don't let anyone slip that. As long as you don't let it slip that I'm the one who paid you. Because as it's not against the law, I'd like to keep favor with the elder.
Can I do a persuasion check to ask for the money up front?
Yep. Sure.
Cool.
Urag, do you wanna assist him? Help him with this? Or do you just let this happen? You're just like, yeah, I'll let this happen.
I got 18 for that one as well.
Okay. She says, you know what? I can give you half the money up front, and the rest when you prove you've killed the goblins.
Sounds good to me. What does she give me?
Fantastic. And she pulls out of her, she opens a drawer on the table or the desk, and she pulls out a small sack of coins and tosses it onto the desk in front of her. You are currently still standing in the doorway.
Yes. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, well, I'll walk up, yes. I look down. Yeah, what coins what kind of coin did she give me?
She gives you 25 gold pieces.
25. Cool.
As you take it and walk out, she puts the crossbow away. And then
God damn it.
And then stands up. As you take the gold bag, she puts the crossbow back in her holster? Belt?
I would like to think it's like, yeah, sure.
and stands up and she pulls on her metal gauntlets and puts her helmet under one arm, and she follows you out of the building and then turns in the opposite direction. And it goes on like a little like march around the town.
I look at Urag and give him a dirty look. You big oaf! I could have gotten jailed there.
What I want to ask is, what exactly was all of that about? I mean, like, what was that? Oh, the smell you know so well. Have you been in jail?
Urag, look at me in the eyes and tell me you do not believe that I am completely innocent.
I believe 100% you are completely innocent.
Urag, you are dumber than I. Me or him? There we go.
That's up to you to decide if you think he's lying. I'm not gonna force that on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's up to you. Go for it.
Yeah, Jake. If you think he's lying, make a deception check. Okay, but
I'm
just
good.
quickly, because we've got like things
Yes.
to do.
Come in.
Yes, we have to get to the dungeon.
Okay, you guys, you guys come back out, and like Alana and
Probably.
Fumblemore are like, what the fuck? They're like, what? We can hear everything. Like, it's not a very soundproof building.
Did anybody walk by and listen?
No, just us.
Good.
I hope you're gonna share that extra reward with us.
Yeah.
Considering that we'll be doing part of the work.
I'll think about it.
All right. Whatever.
-2 reputation.
Yeah. Alana will remember that.
Yeah, for sure.
Fumblemore says,
All right, then. Perhaps we ought to be moving on toward the Heckrell farm to see Kerwin. It's only that way.
Yes, let's go. I start walking. I start leading the group because
okay.
Urag has a reaction time of a turtle.